So there have been a lot of F-rolless keyboards hitting the market, and KBDFans has a couple in the works. Let's take a look at the KBDFans new design, the TET. So the TET is a F-rolless 1800 layout keyboard that targets those who enjoy a number pad but have no use case for an F-roll. Coming in starting at $364, this keyboard has a bunch of configuration options, including the ability to customize the color chips in this tetrahedron on the back weight. It's designed with rounded corners with a seam that separates the top and bottom case. To add a bit of flair to the top, they added RGB LEDs that shines through this triangular shape that is diffused pretty nicely and has no signs of light leak. The side profile is clean and very reminiscent of the Luna 80 by Percent Studio. I really like what they did with the bottom weight. It's PVD stainless steel and probably the best PVD work I've seen from KBDFans, and it has a sandblasted brass accent, and I think both materials and finishes look really nice together. That, coupled with the tetrahedron color chips, makes this a really good looking bottom. The base surrounding the weight has some sloping curves which really draw the eye to the weight, and overall I'd say it's a very attractive keyboard, and the CNC work is really well done here. The ano is smooth and my review unit has no blemishes to report. I think this one will look great on anyone's desk. And speaking of desk, this video is sponsored by Flexispot. Join Flexispot's Amazon Prime Day sale for up to 50% off. Don't miss out on these dates, as these deals won't be back until Black Friday. The desk that I have is the Flexispot Pro Dual Monitor 72x30 with a white frame and a bamboo desktop. I primarily use this as my working desk with a laptop monitor setup, and the 72x30 size gives me plenty of space for writing notes with a couple of books open. The desk is sturdy and doesn't shake even when it's fully extended with these dual motors which operate pretty quietly. The keypad has a couple of memory settings for quickly going from a sitting or a standing position, which is great for maintaining good posture while working. I have links for both USA and Canada in the description if you're looking to capitalize on these Amazon Prime Day savings. The desks are really priced well, and the extra incentives will make the deal even sweeter. Okay, now back to the TET. So the TET is currently open on pre-order over at KBDFans and comes in a bunch of colors including E white, E pink, anodized black, silver, gray, blue purple, violet purple, rose gold, navy, and burgundy red, which is the one that I have. They also give you 4 weight options to choose from, including PVD black, PVD silver, PVD gold, and PVD laser. Pre-orders are expected to ship in August, so that's a pretty quick turnaround time for these. Now included in the kit, you can get the TET in the color of your choice, the PCB of your choice, and they have hot swap PCBs offered in 1.2mm and soldered offered in 1.6mm. I'm not really sure why they did it like this, to be honest. The good news is, none of these options have flex cuts. The PCB that I have on hand is the hot swap 1.2mm with an aluminum plate, but they do offer polycarbonate and FR4 in plate materials as well. There's also a foam kit that's included that comes with plate foam, case foam, and PE sheet. You get stabilizer shims, silicone gasket socks, and rubber feet. Like I mentioned before, you can select the colors of the tetrahedron to your desire. It would have been nice for KBDFans to have added some sort of visualizer to the website to help you see what the end result would have looked like together. Now this is a gasket mounted design that uses the same gasket socks as the very popular Tiger 80, so this build process is pretty simple. The only thing that's going to cause a little bit of extra work is that you're going to need to separate the weight from the bottom case to install the daughter board and JST cable as it screws down into the weight. The switches that I use in today's build are the Bisun X switches, which were sent over by Uni Keyboards. These switches are great stock and sound fantastic, and I gotta say, I haven't been disappointed by any Bisun switches yet. They bussin'. Overall typing feel with the aluminum plate is pretty stiff. A softer plate like polycarbonate would probably help if you're trying to get that bounce in your keyboard, but overall I feel that this is a very responsive and comfortable typing experience. With the front height of 19.5mm with a 7-degree typing angle, I found it pretty comfortable to type on, although I do like my front heights to be slightly lower. Now this thing is a tank coming in a bit under 6 pounds fully built. Yeah buddy. Now overall I really do like the usability of this keyboard. The only complaint I do have is the 1U0 in the 10 key. This was obviously done to minimize the design, but I know a lot of professionals who like having the 2U0 key. I personally prefer the way Wind X has theirs laid out with the non-exploded arrows, which adds an additional navigation key and that full 2U0. Overall, the sound of the TET is crispy clean. The alpha sound full and a bit deep. All of the mods hit hard, with the left shift showing a slight touch of case resonance, but overall, solid performer. I think this is a solid buy if you're in the market for a F-Rollless 1800 and the 1U0 key doesn't bother you. Here's a quick sound test. Catch you in the next one. Peace.